Ladies and gentlemen, Mashele Money Podcast, a brand new season, a fresh new start. You guys have been champs. Your comments, your suggestions have really helped us to produce financial content every single week for the past 6 months. We can only hope that everything that we've been teaching has helped you to improve your personal finances. Now, this season, we have a special partnership that we are announcing today just for you. We are partnering with the largest fund manager in Botswana and one of the top financial institutions in this region. So joining us to unpack this partnership, Bifm.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ratshosa. I'm very excited to be unearthing today's partnership, the series that you are going to have with your company, Ignite Wealth. On behalf of myself and Bifm, we really like to thank you for agreeing to work with us.
Thank you so much. So build your future with Bifm. Build your future with Bifm.
You see, this is something that we started in 2021. We worked with a local brand ambassador, to talk about financial information, financial literacy, the world of investing, the world of saving, money management, budgeting, debt. And so we just, continuing with that series. We are continuing with that campaign. And like I've said, we are very, very happy to be working with you, to be working with the Ignite Wealth. So looking forward to the series, looking forward to September the 1st, when we'll be able to give our viewers, your audience, the listenership, the viewership that we have built over the years.
Yes. So financial literacy, and this is a word just maybe explain to us what does financial literacy really mean?
We talk financial literacy. Yes, it's a word that's used a lot. We talk financial literacy. We also talk commercial literacy, very different things. Financial literacy, as the word literacy says, is about knowledge, understanding, knowledge about a specific area. So in this instance, is knowledge about financial matters. The fact of the matter is there is no single person, especially rona ba re berekang totally bana hela ba ileng gore information about money, or let me say issues around money. All of us come across money. Yes. But what is important and what we find lacking, that we would really like to make sure that we inculcate, is for people to have this knowledge, this understanding of what is money, what can money do for you, what is the best way of handling money, of managing it, just so that it helps you in terms of your life, in terms of managing yourself. Because like you always say, we need money in everything, everywhere. So financial literacy is really that understanding of money, the world of saving, the world of investing, debt management, budgeting. What can I do for money to work for me? Yes. What are the pitfalls that I might find myself in if I don't manage money properly? And you can only manage something that you understand. You can only manage something that you are literate about. So that's what really financial literacy is about, is that understanding, is that knowledge.
Yes, that's a great explanation. Getting to understand what money can do for you, because Botswana ba amogela mabagatsu for so many years, but if you ask what has the money done for you, so season 2 is coming back. From this series of literature.
This series that we are very proud to have partnered with you on, what people can expect or should expect is information about what is out there, about, I've already talked about savings. People are going to learn about saving. People are going to learn about investing. They'll also get to understand the difference between saving and investing. We will also touch on matters around budgeting and debt management because they're all related.
Yes.
And we will also try to help people understand that as Bifm, we do have platforms or products that can help people in terms of the investing, in terms of saving, and in terms of budgeting. And this is all money management.
Yes.
And like you said, re tshwara madi rotlhe, ga gona motho o sa tshwareng madi. And what money can do for you is all about how you understand it. It's all about how you use the resources out there. Tse leng gore wa di tlhoka to be able to save your money, to be able to invest your money. We talk about making sure that money works for you, making sure that your money grows, making sure that your hard-earned money whilst you are active, and most importantly, when you are no longer active. And that is why, in terms of this series, we will also touch on retirement planning.
Yes, very critical. Awesome. So before we close, when people look at you, you are a top executive in the financial services sector, and people will know that you deal with issues of money on a daily basis. But when tsa madi and wealth creation, or at school because of your studies. Can I get to the long hore gongwe tsentso mo go wena o sentse o le monana?
I would say, I grew up in a family of business owners.
Yes.
My mother ran a business. I understood the importance of making money from a very early age. I knew that if we don't sell, if we don't have customers come into our business to buy, then we are not going to be able to have the next meal. My mother will not be able to buy me Christmas clothing. My mother will not be able to give me pocket money. So I understood some of those things very early on. I would also be lying to say that very, very clearly from an early age. I did have some basic understanding, which I think a lot of us would do. Like I've said, one way or the other. Pocket money that we will be given, go to schooling, secondary school, university, and then if we only 74 like myself, we went to TS. We were given a stipend every month, and we had to be able to budget. Knowing very well that money, you have to buy grocery, you have to buy toiletry, and then you also have to have money to go and visit your friends. You have to have money for entertainment. So that is why all of us come across money one way or the other. And yes, I think in terms of my training, I studied BCom accounting. So that is about money.
Yes.
And the other thing, I would say I was lucky that the secondary school that I went to, we studied both commerce and both accounting from Form 3.
Yeah.
And then I continued with that into my university days. I would also like to add that is not the only reason why I understand money, and that is not the only way that you'll understand money better. I think even if I had started at UB or at university to study money-related type of courses, I would still understand. So in my view, it's really about you being curious, you listening and asking questions, listening to and also following there is a lot to learn. This country, I must say, is an educated nation. Botswana is a very educated nation, and therefore education or understanding certain things, even when they seem foreign to us, or even when they are not something that you are very comfortable with, is a very easy thing because you are educated. All you need to do is to have that interest and listen more.
Yes.
Take a keen interest. Money is not a very difficult thing to understand, but the issue with it is that if you don't take time, if you don't follow the right areas, the right platforms, you can be easily lost. You can be easily intimidated. And I would like to say to people that money is an easy thing to understand, but you've got to make the time. You've got to create that interest within yourself, because at the end of the day, all of us need to be able to understand money, because like I've said earlier on, we need money. Everywhere we go, economies grow is a matter of money management. People are happy, people are able to afford things, they're able to afford lives, is all about money management. People are able to solve problems, do a lot of things, is all about money management. Creation of employment, prosperity in the country, prosperity in our lives is all about money management. Yes, so it's a very important thing.
Awesome, absolutely. So ke rata gone gore o rotloetsa thata gore this is it's a continuous thing. It's not something that you learn as a child or bereka and then it just continues like that. Because it's a moving target. The market le tsone di a change, mo le go a change, so ha ile gore ga o tswelle ka go nna ntse o ithuta wa go iphitlhela le gore le ha no o itse ko nteng wa go hella sala ko morago in the future.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that you say it's a continuous process. It's not a start and stop. One of the things that I'm very passionate about as a leader, as a mother, as a mentor of many people, as a role model, is a personal development. It is a continuous thing. And when you talk about personal development, it's very broad. You know, so one of the things that I talk a lot about is holistic wellness. When I talk holistic wellness, it's about financial well-being, being well health-wise, being well mentally. So if you take all these things spiritually, that's one that I was looking for. You realize that before, spiritually. So I call this holistic wellness. All these things, how do you balance when it's a fault? In the end, that's when you talk about happiness. And happiness is something that comes from within. And is when you do all these things. I'm not talking about the external way people see you. Hey, this Mabhazi is very successful. How can you say that when you don't know? Success is something that is internal.
Absolutely.
And you succeed, in my view, when you have this holistic wellness. And by that, I don't necessarily have lots and lots and lots and lots of money. And by the way, having lots and lots and lots of money, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There is nothing evil about having money. There's nothing evil about wealth. It is all about being being whole. You know,
it's actually being whole actually defines wealth. Because it's very less likely that you'll find someone who's mentally sound, physically sound, and financially and spiritually sound failing to become wealthy. Right? You become wealthy when all of those things are together.
That's what we call real wealth. That's what we call real wealth. All those have to be there and they have to be balanced. That's what we call real wealth. And like I said, inner wealth.
Absolutely. Mabagazu, any last words?
Last words, like I've said, thank you very much, Ratshosa. Very, very excited about this campaign. And to you, listeners, tune into Masheleng every Thursday from 7 o'clock to 8 p.m.
Yes. Wonderful. It's going to be a cracker, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. Make sure to follow our page, Masheleng, every Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. We'll also be on YouTube, Masheleng TV, and also follow the Bifm Facebook page for more updates on the financial literacy series. See you soon.